So the positive impacts that I've witnessed from VAPA, well, I personally got to be a part of the theater production, and I love that. I got to see how much time and effort the kids put in, and it was so nice to see people that were not actually in theater all the time that got pulled in and came into the be part of the group. I've seen kids with band that I have never seen, that get involved and they connect, and the camaraderie. I love that. I want to say that with theater and also with the arts program, I'm so impressed with how we integrate our special needs students in with them, and they then step out of the box and have built new friendships. So it's such a blessing to have this on our campus. I cannot tell you how it's built confidence. I've seen students that I wouldn't even hear find new passions with art, with graphic arts, with photography, and stepping out, doing speeches when they're involved with theater. So that's what I've seen.
Well, I'm excited to have this opportunity to speak about our VAPA programs and what VAPA means to students all over the country, well, or the world, actually. I think that the humanities are the icing on the cake of life. It provides students with opportunities to access their creativity, and it helps them build poise and confidence. It gives them a sense of belonging, and that can, pass on to other areas in their lives and other classes as well. It helps with speaking. I think it helps students grow, and it gives them a whole different point of view that they may not get if they weren't involved in the arts. So I am a strong supporter of the arts and VAPA programs everywhere.
So the VAPA program, I have seen a lot of students that are, I would say, overjoyed when they talk to me about their experiences in visual and performing arts here at Loara. And I think that's something that we've missed a lot. We've been so academically focused that this is a nice break for kids, but yet also a learning experience for the kids. So almost everyone that I meet that is involved in one of these aspects, they're always smiling, happy, and they can't stop talking about what they do in those programs. So I've seen nothing but positive impact on the kids for this program.
All right, hello, this is Mr. Pastis. I, being a veteran of VAPA programs myself, I was in band in high school and in college, and did some theater as well in high school. So it's a very big part of my life. And as a teacher, I certainly see the benefits of having a strong VAPA program. Absolutely. It's a couple of things. One, for students that are in those programs, it's an important aspect of their school experience that gives them part of their identity and part of what makes it worthwhile to go to school in the first place. And I feel that that's very important. And it's a definite positive impact, for the kids that are in the programs. It makes school bearable in a way that wouldn't be otherwise, and meaningful. And it provides important life experiences. And many of the students that pursue the fine arts in high school, they stick with it for the rest of their lives. Currently, I'm in a community band where I play French horn, right? So people who are musicians, if you love music, if you love theater, if you love singing, chances are you're going to be doing that for the rest of your life, and that's an important aspect as well. As a school, I think we benefit because having a strong VAPA programs gives our school an identity, and a pride that comes with that, knowing that our band is top-notch. I would like to make a shout out to the piece Angels in the Architecture, which I feel is relevant in this context. That was an amazing musical moment, and I feel like that gives everybody at Loara pride in our band program. Our choir is excellent, and certainly the theater program is great as well. And so I think that's good for the whole school because it gives us more of a sense of that being a Saxon isn't just something we say. It means something. I feel that arts are part of that.
As a teacher and a former student, I've noticed that VAPA programs provide a place for a lot of students to go and exercise their creative abilities in a variety of ways. For somebody like myself who doesn't consider myself super creative. It was a place for me to kind of explore that creativity that was there, that everybody has naturally, but I just didn't know, and to learn ways to be more effective with it and to kind of fudge the fact that I didn't know what I was doing, but I learned different methodologies for that because I took draw and paint and barely passed. But also it provides, I think, a place to identify a little bit about who you are and to connect with other people who are that same way. And not always, but we have some students that maybe don't always connect in other circles, and this is their place to really shine. I know, having gone to a handful of theater productions, that you go and you see a student that you've never seen in class really come out of their shell, and they just absolutely shine on stage, and you're blown away by it. So I also know that cognitively it has a huge impact when you're allowed to be creative and to really exercise that. That kids may not enjoy my class necessarily for its content, but because they've exercised this creativity in other places, that they're more in tune to creative thinking and collaboration and communication, all things that are necessary in a theater production and any kind of visual or performing arts. So I'm a huge supporter of it, and I hope that more of our students take part in it and feel like the school advocates for it just as much as they do our academic programs.
When it comes to VAPA on Loara's campus, I think VAPA, Visual Performing Arts, I think they really do enrich a campus. Not just VAPA, but sports and activities and all the things that we do outside of just the regular school day. But VAPA in itself is it brings a sense of culture to a campus. It brings a sense of culture to our campus, to Loara's campus, and I think it enriches it greatly. I think through the years it's developed more and more and more that we have more of a complex VAPA program, where it becomes, whether it's drama, choir, theater, the arts as well. It really enriches everything that we do. I think throughout the whole campus. I mean, people get to see things that are happening, and the people that participate in it. I know that people that are in VAPA usually have a larger GPA or a higher GPA. It's kind of one of those things that you need to know about, because it enriches the mind, helps you out with a little Alzheimer's as well, from what I heard. But I do know that the VAPA program brings a lot to not just the students that participate, because if you talk to any one of them, of course they're going to love it, because who doesn't like the performing arts? But what's even more cooler is that the people outside of that, the people that aren't involved in it, it definitely is going to enrich us, because we get to see things of expression. We get to see dance. We get to see music. We get to see the stills. I mean, the yearbook itself is part of the VAPA, because you get to see all the photography and the poetry that goes on inside the minds of everyone here at Loara High School. So I think, as far as our school's concerned, our district's concerned, our state, I think the performing arts is an important aspect of who we are as a community, but more important, who we are as Saxons, because it definitely gives the expression to some people that might not find a niche elsewhere, but get to find a niche in expressing themselves in an open manner. So, yeah, I do believe that VAPA does bring a lot to our community of learners here at Loara High School and our student body as a whole, those that willingly participate and those that do it for the A through G. So that's pretty much the way I look at VAPA.